You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter-Wade. Football season's about to begin, and what better way to get you in the mood than chicken wings, tailgate games, and live music? And best of all, it's for a good cause. The 4th annual Roanoke Wing Fest will take place on Saturday, August 24th, benefiting Brain Injury Services of Southwest Virginia. Here with me now to tell us more are Elliot Broyles of Sponsor Hounds and Crystal Thompson of Brain Injury Services. Thanks to both of you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so really an entire festival? Chicken wings?
It is. It's the entire festival.
Tell me more, and where did this idea come about?
Man, we started years ago. This is our 4th year, and Brain Injury Services was looking for an event to raise money for their organization, and we brought to them a list of events really that they could choose from, and Wingfest was in our minds the top of the list, and theirs too. So
and they agreed.
It came together. Chicken wings, beer, football, tailgate games. It's a perfect thing to have right before football season.
Absolutely. So you kind of touched on it. It's not just about eating chicken wings. There is a lot more fun to this festival. So let's start with the music.
Yeah, we've got a full list of bands throughout the day. Carrington K will kick it off. Aaron and the Wildfire right after them. Tobacco Apache. The full list of music can be found on RoanokeWingFest.com. But the bands that come to the event are a great attraction for the event.
For folks that might not recognize those names, typical genre, and are they local?
Yeah, all of them are local. Actually, Aaron and the Wildfires from Charlottesville.
Okay.
Yeah, they're regional.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all terrific musicians. Tobacco Apache is rock. Aaron and the Wildfire is kind of rock blues. And Carrington K is kind of a blues mix to start the event off.
So a nice mix that you got going on, and you got to get a little competition in there with sports related. So the tailgate competition, is that tailgate games, I guess?
Yeah, the Tailgaters United Cornhole competition. So that is the largest cornhole competition in this area of the state.
Right.
We've got something like 36 teams that compete for the best cornholer in town, and they play all through the day. So they start late morning, and it'll finish somewhere around 4 o'clock with the trophy awards.
Quite an honor to carry with you, and as would be the champion of clucking karaoke. Is this really?
We've got contests throughout the day. There are a bunch of different contests, but by far the most popular is clucking karaoke. So the name implies, but basically the contest is we play a song that's just a musical, no lyrics. You have to cluck the lyrics.
Oh my!
And if you played some music right now, I'll cluck. I'm just kidding. No, it's a couple of contestants get up on stage, and you've got to have attitude and you've got to have energy. And cluck your way through a song. It's based on crowd applause, and you win a prize.
That's great. Well, it sounds like a really fun time. But of course, as I said in open, this is for more than just coming out and having a good time. Crystal, tell us a little bit about where the proceeds will go.
Brain Injury Services of Southwest Virginia, as you said. We provide case management, life skills training, information referral, and advocacy to brain injury survivors and their families and caregivers. We provide services to 11,000 square miles in Southwest Virginia.
Wow.
Quite a large service area, as you can imagine. Our survivors and caregivers, we provide services to those who have the greatest need and the fewest resources, and our services are free of charge to survivors.
Wow. So great services that you are providing. It sounds like a fun event that you've brought together to bring a little bit of awareness for you. So back to the wings, just so we can tell our viewers a little bit more about the event. Who's providing them? Are they local restaurants? And then I think maybe there's a competition for them as well?
There's a couple of competitions for them, and we've changed some things for this year. But yes, local restaurants are competing. We accept regional restaurants, so there's some from Blacksburg. Last year, I think the winner was Buffalo Wild Wings of the overall best wing in town. But it swaps back and forth as restaurants change their recipes, and there's a bunch of places that you may not think of that sell wings that enter and actually score very high. So there's Best Wing in Town, which is a competition judged by our judges. This year we're adding categories. There's a traditional category, which is just traditional buffalo sauce. There's a sweet category, a smoked category, and a creative category. And those are all judged by our professional judges. Then on top of that, there is a People's Choice, which is something that the restaurants vie pretty hardly for. And I think last year was All Sports Cafe won that one. So.
All right. Well, very good.
It's a pretty fun competition. People come out and they get to vote as well as watch our judges vote, and then we do the awards presentation at the event.
Okay, and as we're wrapping up, we've got a little bit left. Can you just touch on the high-level details again, where, when, and cost?
It's August 24th from 11 to 7 during the day. It's $5 to enter. Proceeds from the event benefit Brain Injury Services, and we've got a bunch of bands. We've got the Tailgaters United Cornhole Tournament. Contests throughout the day, and of course wings. And we encourage our wing vendors to provide a small sample pack of wings at a low cost so you can come out and try everybody's different wings.
Okay, and is there a ticket price to get in, or you just pay?
It's $5 to enter for the event, and then the small sample packs of
Gotcha.
wings as well.
Okay, and kids 12 and under, free?
Are free, yep.
All right, and more information can be found
at RoanokeWingFest.com.
Okay, thanks to both of you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You can find out more about Roanoke Wing Fest and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.